Hello everybody, today we're going to be transforming this Tardis 11th Doctor interior to be more accurate to the show in my sense, because I love this TARDIS so much, but they could have done better in designing it. But let's try it out, because if you look, let's start with the stairs. These need to be, they don't need to be, but this just, in my opinion, looks better. Dalek mod creators, I don't mean anything mean. I'm just fixing it for my own. There we go. Next thing is these stairs. Now there. Because using stone, they use stone here, but this is metal, so it seems more real. Okay, there. Now that part's done. Now we just need to work on this upper part next. We can do the rails after. Remove the invisible blocks. Perfect. So now just clear this whole platform so we can start new. Looks so good. Now if we just clear these, clear that. Okay, now we can start with, oh, there's the clear. Just make sure there's none left. Okay, now these stairs could go here. These metal ones. Boom, 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 boom. And then now we could do these ones. I had no clue there were some railings here. Let me just clear out these. The 11th Doctor is my favorite Doctor, by the way. He's just so funny. And his TARDIS is so cool. Make sure all the clear blocks are done. You wouldn't really see this part, so it's okay if we use blue wool. Now if I go here, perfect. Now we got just a couple more stairs to go. So close. Perfect. Now we need to fix this part. Now this ramp thing. Now these stairs. Now these stairs you will kind of see, so we have to be more careful in building them. Well, that's just a void. Now if we go, there's no need for all of the, there's these weird clear blur places. Oh wait, they're block lights. Now that makes sense, to light up the place. Okay, now we need to work on this side. Now up here, Wow, it's looking so good so far. Now I need to do these stairs. Now we need to do this part. Now this part was the part I'm dreading because we'll have to do so much. We gotta make sure all the gaps are filled. Now with this, since we got the basic layout, we don't need to keep some blocks. We can just break all these because I already know the pattern. Oops. Now if I break these, perfect. This part's done. Now this part. And there's a little door here, which I don't know if there was one in there in the show. So we'll just remove it until I look it up later. Wonder if there's like a floor plan for the 11th Doctor's TARDIS, because I always wanted to look at it because I thought floor plans were only for houses, but I wonder if someone made one. I'm actually gonna look one up right now. Wait a second. Wow, that's weird. There really isn't one. There's floor plans for his console, but not like the layout of the floor. Oh my, I think I had you guys wait a full, like, 60 seconds for me to look that up. I'm sorry, guys. Might edit that out. Perfect. Now to take a break from the floor, we're gonna do the railings now. So, railing there, railing there. Okay, so 3 block, 3 block, one in the middle. Perfect. Now we do the same thing for this side. 3 block, 3 block, there. Now this one's different since there's a little place to go. Now for these corners, we're gonna have to do this technique to do the corner parts. But since that's there, we're gonna have to do it this way. Whoa, that's perfect. How seamless that is. It's amazing. Now this side. A 3 block and a 3 block. Oops. Too much of a gap. There we go. Wow, that's perfect so far. Now there are... What are those blocks there for? Wow, now we can move back to the floor since we did that part. Good thing we don't need to do much. I can just clear out this entire floor. and we could just do it. Is there a middle? Much better. There's a full block version, so I don't need to worry about now I need to do these. Perfect. Wow. We did it. Now, final step, I believe, is the console. Then we're all set. But they already did a good job at the console, but if I imagine how it looks in my head, the buttons go in a certain way. So I might as well just break the whole console and start over. But keep the basics, like those blocks are the right color. Now the rotor goes away. Same with these. Now break the wires. Perfect. Now we got the base for the console. Now I do want to try something because I'm building this Tardis for our reviews. We're barely good. It's just for decoration. Look, like a background. So we don't really need it to work. So I wonder if I use this. If I use this console, it's the main decoration, but the problem with it is it's way too small. Like, for this one to work, we'll have to shrink the entire thing, which wouldn't look good. Which it might, but that's too much work for me. So we have to do a brick build version. What even is that? Aha, that's the rotor light. So now let's work on the console. The coral wall will work. I wish I didn't get rid of the original buttons. Copper. We just need all the copper parts because that's what the name of the designs of the 11th Doctor are called. Okay, the gramophone goes there. Now these dividers go here. Now we need the middle part. That goes right there. Perfect. Now if you watch Doctor Who, there's like these little glass green area, like on each side. And then now we can add the rim of the console, where most of the buttons will go. Now let's try out a whole bunch of different colors. Like, what would this look like? Ooh, that's actually pretty good, decent looking. Whoa, that's actually as good as we can get. That looks amazing. Now let's start with the buttons. Now in the real Doctor Who TARDIS, there's a typewriter on this side. So they don't have a typewriter block, so we're going to use this to represent the typewriter. Then if I remember on this side, the little keyboard goes here. So that's where I use the copper. If I just fill up my inventory with all the copper blocks, that would work. Copper switch, keyboard, the rotor, the spinner, the lever, the handbrake, and that. Okay, so now I believe the tubes, one goes there, one goes there. Then the chairs, I believe one goes there, then one goes there. Whoa, that's looking good. Okay, now the keyboard goes here, in the corner. The lever goes in the middle. This spinner goes here. That goes there. The switch can go there. Now that lever goes there, and then I believe one goes here. Whoa, it's looking just like the show now. Now the rotor. Now we're going to do this at an angle, so it looks good. Which is... Wait a second, my cat wants in my room. Wait a second. I'll be quick. Okay, let's try to continue this recording, guys. Because we're so close, we just need to add the rotor. Then we're all done. Then we can stop the video. Oops, I got rid of it. I guess the only way we can do it is this. That way don't look good. Now if we go here. Perfect. And there, we're going to end the video right here because that's as good as we're going to get it to look Tardis accurate. Oops, I might move it so you can see the gap of the rotor. Oh my, I did it. Oh my, that's beautiful. And that's the video, guys. I made it better. Thanks for watching. Bye.